Welcome to the hottest takes in the game. This is Talking Sports with Maurice.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are watching Talking Sports with Maurice. And before I begin, go ahead and smash that like button. If you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of the dogs barking. An enormous amount of activity running rampant in the NFL, from Max Crosby getting traded to the Ravens. And then, all of a sudden, because you know how it's pinned in the physical, that knee didn't panned out. So the Baltimore Ravens went in a different direction, landing Trey Hendrickson, the disgruntled defensive tackle for the Cincinnati Bengals, is now a member of the Baltimore Ravens. And what that means for Max Crosby is he's still a member of the Raiders. You know, he's feeling some type of way because, you know, he was geeked up about potentially playing in Baltimore. Let's go ahead and speak on the Philadelphia Eagles for a moment here. Their defense has definitely been depleted. You thought that was going on last season with the 49ers. Look at the Philadelphia Eagles and what they've lost. Jalen Phillips, Blankenship. You know, they're shopping Carter. So the Eagles defense. So right now, I'm going to go ahead and step out on the limb and say that the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants defense will be better than the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm just getting started, baby. Let's go. Kansas City Chiefs, they found themselves the MVP running back when Kenneth Walker III. I like everything about that play. I like his run style. It's just everything. I mean, hey, if the ticket ain't right, hey, somebody else going to pay. And Kansas City Chiefs, they're also bringing back Travis Kelce with the blessings of Taylor Swift. Look, all right. Make no bones about it. The Chiefs kingdom has crumbled. You know, for Travis Kelce to come back, you know he really want to play some football. He'd rather play some football than be at home. All right, that's 1 year deal. You know, Pat Mahomes is not going to be there until maybe the mid part of the season. And who knows how the Kansas City Chiefs season will be going? Who knows? If anything like last season, The San Francisco 49ers, you know about them signing Mike Evans now. They're trying to work out a deal with Trent Williams. And now I don't think he's going to get shopped or traded or released or anything like that. He's definitely a valuable player. The numbers definitely got to match him being a 38-year-old left tackle. You got to also keep that in mind. All right, y'all, keep that in mind. In other NFL news, the Buffalo Bills added a weapon for Josh Allen and making a trade for DJ Moore. I like it. I love it. And not only that, they added on the defense Bradley Chubb to really solidify that defense. Look like the Bills look, man, you know, even though we had to get rid of Sean McDermott, even though we're making some changes here, they still want to compete for that Lombardi trophy. And how you do that is add on defense and add a weapon for your quarterback. So the Buffalo Bills, all right, I see you. The New England Patriots staying in the AFC East. They released Stephon Diggs, but they add another wide receiver in Romeo Doubs. So I wonder how that big ass helmet gonna look in that Patriots uniform. You know what I'm talking about? Jets, they also signed Micah Fitzpatrick. All right, so they made some other moves besides trading the big trade for Geno Smith, doggone it. The Steelers, they signed Rico Dowd and also traded for Michael Pittman Jr. All right, I like it. But who in the hell is going to be the Steelers quarterback? Is it going to be Aaron Rodgers? Is he going to mosey in around May or June? Kirk Cousins out there. I really like the moves the Houston Texans did. They grabbed David Montgomery, adding a weapon on offense, and also adding on defense. Safety Reed Blankenship from the Eagles. I like it. I love it. Now the Raiders, they just went out of control on the first day of free agency. They had 9 signings. All right, so they thought they was going to have some draft capital. They all play with also. And I just heard a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not, but the Baltimore Ravens, because that Trey Henderson trade just went down. Like, did they have something like, how did that? I was thinking like that happened pretty fast. The Baltimore Ravens were planning on trading for Max Crosby and Trey Hendrickson. Now that's just nasty, 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 vicious, savage. All of that. Hey now.
Hi.
What's your thoughts on Mike Evans going to the San Francisco?
I am upset.
Upset? The hell?
Upset. No, more saddened than upset. Really, because he's been our go-to guy for how many years?
12.
But better yet, to go to a Niner than anybody else. So for me, I'm just like, okay.
Because you know the Niners needed a wide receiver.
Watch him, you know,
Absolutely.
If he went anywhere else,
Will Santa Claus bring me a Mike Evans jersey? All
I got
right.
one for you.
Now, the Raiders, they also went ahead and signed Nakobe Dean, along with those, and also a veteran kicker in Matt Gay. So all is okay with the Raiders. They made a plethora of moves because you know what? When you want to fight, when you want to compete, you got to make moves. And that's exactly what the Raiders did on the first day of free agency. So you know what I'm going to do for the Raiders? I'm going to take a shot for the Raiders and their activity in free agency. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. For the Raiders. For the Raiders. For the Raiders. I better start making this a half a shot. You know what I'm talking about? Now, the Lions, you know, they lost David Montgomery, but you know what? On the flip side, they went and grabbed Isaac Pacheco. They're picking up where they left off. So there's no drop off with that whatsoever. Packers. They signed Javon Hargrave. That's to sure up that middle, to beef up that middle. Because when Michael Parsons come back, him, Hargrave, and that deep. Look, the Packers got defense, and they added one hell of a player. So I like that move a lot. The Buccaneers, even though they lost Evans, but they added a playmaker in Kenneth Gainwell from the Steelers. I don't need no damn lemon. The Rams have made sure, like, look, we're not going anywhere. Matthew Stafford's back. The gang is intact. And just to make sure that the Seattle Seahawks will be flying around the yard on us, making sure the 49ers don't be running around the field on us, they went out and grabbed Trent McDuffie from the Kansas City Chiefs, all-pro, a stud in the backfield. And to make sure that they were serious, they signed him to a 4-year, $124 million contract. Rams ain't going nowhere. The Seahawks, they ain't going nowhere. They re-signed Rashid Shaheed. They ain't going nowhere. The Arizona Cardinals, you know, they're going to be the bottom feeders. I cannot wait. Look, thank you so much for hanging with me on free agency. As these trades and moves are made, I will definitely be here. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Thanks for watching Talking Sports with Maurice.